It's maddening. There's junior hires everywhere.
And yes, Katie, we are fine. But now everybody knows where we're going.
Let's just say I heard the truth.
I just need to have some more Wendy's because it's this is just frustrating. Anyways, this is episode 8. We're gonna get started eventually, and now is the time. So, Nate, you are doing quite peachy, aren't you?
Yeah, how go it, what it do, how it do,
How it do, what it does, and how we be. Exactly. It's a fantastic Thursday for everybody. Not for us, because we are ahead. This is past us. So how you guys in the future doing? So, today I had Wendy's, and I'm going to tell this story because I tried it again. I think I told you about this one time, but I'm going to tell this to everybody that I tried over the winter when I was down in New Bremen going to a basketball game to work for filming for the recording for TV. And I ordered 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, 2 or 4-piece chicken nugget. I think it was a 2-piece chicken nuggets. And actually, no, it was a 4-piece chicken nugget and a small chocolate frosty. And I paid through the drive-thru $6.66. And It was a fun. Yeah, I was like, oh. And it was funny because when I ordered it, the person that was running the register over the intercom chuckled. And she was like, it's $6.66. I was like, okay, thank you. So I pulled for it. I was like, I've never had that happen before. And then I got Taco Bell yesterday morning, and I paid $6.68. I was like, dang, I'm getting close. And the person at the register there at the window was like, yeah, it was 2 cents off. I was like, you couldn't give me like a discount? Or I'm like, just add like another cheese roll up or something like that. But anyways, I went to Wendy's tonight after church, Kinetic College Career Group, and I tried to get the same Wendy's order with the 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, 4-piece chicken nuggets, and a small chocolate frosty. But the small chocolate frosties are 50 cents now, and I only had to pay like $5.58 or something stupid like that. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that failed. So that's what I got at
Today,
Wendy's.
Satan.
Yeah, not today, Satan. What'd you get at Wendy's, by the way? I didn't ask you that.
The number 2 large size with a Sprite. Yeehaw.
Oh. Sprite is underrated as a soda pop.
True.
Because now, in terms of clear pops, what's your favorite? Because I would say Crystal Pepsi. I think it tastes a little bit different than regular Pepsi, but I still like it. I like Mountain Dew Ice. It's like one of the only Mountain Dews that I like. But I like Sprite more than I do 7-Up.
Me too. Same. Yep.
I think 7-Up has a little bit more of a lemony flavor, and I think Sprite's a little bit more lime. Maybe. One of them's one way or the other. But regardless, I like Sprite more than 7-Up. It's probably that 7-Up's a little bit more caffeinated. I'm not sure.
There's no caffeine in either one, I don't think.
Carbonated is what I meant.
Oh, okay. All right.
Man,
okay.
You know what?
Yep.
It hasn't been a long day. I got a good nap in, woke up, mowed the yard, and it was a good, like low 70s today, like 72, 73. It's just perfect because it's cool enough that I could have worn shorts and a t-shirt, but also, I should say it's warm enough that I could wear shorts and a t-shirt, but I decided to keep my jeans on and my hoodie because like this morning it's like 60 when I go to work at 4:30 in the morning. I just woke up, took a nap in that, woke up, went out, mowed the yard, rocked on my red Pandora station. It's nice because I think it was Bringing It Down, like the original version from Starset. That song is amazing. I like the second version too because it sounds a little bit more like Red from like the Gone album. And I really wish I could go see Starset on Friday the 28th. But I got a football game for alumni band. Fun.
Ooh.
I was like, if there was football that night, or if there wasn't football, I would be in Columbus seeing Starset. buy. Ooh, that just made me think of something. The Red fall tour that we're obviously going to go see in Cleveland on November 1st. You have no choice. You're coming.
Oh.
You're like,
Okay.
okay.
Sure. Are you buying or what? What's up?
Yeah, sure. I mean, totally. I will. I'll do it. It's like a birthday present for you. Like really late, right? Is it an early birthday present for me? Or actually, why aren't you buying it? I'm gonna make you buy them. You're like, hold on a minute.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. But anyways, to the point of that,
Wow.
do we know who's gonna be playing there with them? Have they announced other bands?
Give me like wait.
Give me wait. Because I'm still waiting on that Starset Red tour to happen. Like that's
Yeah, I'm waiting on that too, but it's probably never gonna happen. So
I know, because they just need to both play. Rob Graves needs to come out and say something. We'll be like, "All hail Rob Graves! All hail Rob!" Because he's like one of the best producers ever, 100%. Because that's why they both sound good, because they sound the same. Because Rob is amazing. He's also a freaking audio genius. I'm like, teach me your ways.
So it's Red, the Veer Union, Sky Harbor, and Veo.
How do you spell it?
VEIO. Veo.
VEIO, you said?
Yeah.
VEIO band.
They're like super heavy.
Lol. Interview alt metal band. Let's see if we get audio on this website here. If it loads. Oh man, these guys look cool. They look tough. And then there's the one guy all the way on the right in this picture. Off their new record, Structures, their first single, off the let's see, new record, Infinite Light, Desperate Shadows. Yeah, that automatically tells you how heavy they are. Let's see. I know nothing about them and how to pronounce their name, so cool. Is there Wikipedia?
Yep. Probably not.
Yeah, I wonder if we can look that out. Wiki. Because I really want to know. Or we're just going to be like, yeah, what up? It's Veo. They come out. It's like, hi, we are VIO. We're like, okay. That would be a complete culture shock. But no, it's that sounds like a good concert. I like seeing bands leading up to the band that I know, but bands that I don't know. I'm like, you know what? I want to know who you are. Should I be following you? Should I buy your album that's back there that's $5 and has 2 songs on it? Yes? Okay, cool.
Yeet.
Full just on Instagram while we're doing this. That's a good idea. Let's see what you sent me by Espen. I think he can be a lot better than me. Well, yeah, a lot of people are. You know what? Let's jump right into football. That's a good transition right there. Yep. That was probably about as clean of a transition as jumping off a cliff without a parachute and realizing it's just a 5-foot drop. It's like, yeah, okay, we're here. Or no, thinking there's another step when you're going down the stairs and you Hulk smash the ground with your foot. Like, boom, we're here. Okay, I thought they were. You're like, who am I for today? Just stomp the ground, bro. Let's go. So, anyways, no, the post that you shared was Drew Brees saying that Baker Mayfield could be better than him. And I do remember, like, back in, like, pre-draft stuff and combine things, happenings and stuff and news releases saying, analysts saying that he compared a lot to Drew Brees and Brett Favre. Which I can see that because he's a little bit smaller. He's thick with 2 C's. Smart guy, charismatic. Can throw a dart on a bead. And then, but it was nice watching him when I went up to Detroit last week for the preseason game. Oh, his balls, like, I sexually identify, or I'm just like sexually attracted to his passes. Like, they look that good. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like sitting there, like I passed. I was like, Mom, just watch Baker throw a pass, please. Just watch. She's like, whoa. I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, wow. Can you throw a ball to me, please? I'll throw it back. Not as good as you, because for some reason you can throw a 0 wobble spiral, like literally perfect on a seam. But no, that game was fun because when the Lions finally scored a touchdown, everybody's cheering. I stood up and clapped, laughing. I was like, you finally scored a touchdown. Yay. Good for you guys. Now we're only up 35-7. I don't know what it was. It was like 35-17 final, I think. I was like, hey, now we're only up by 3-4 scores. Something like that. But no. So, as we jump into that's a good solid 10 minutes of nonsense before we actually get into the actual sense. So last week, starting out strong at 6-9-1, your boy right here, half a game better than I did 2 years ago. Last year I started 10-5 and 10-6 the first 2 weeks. I set the bar way too high. But this year,
you end up taking L's.
Actually, no. Last year I only had 2 losing weeks the whole year, and it didn't happen until week 6. But 2 years ago, I started out with 2 in the first 4 weeks. I didn't have a winning week until week 5 and 16. Last year, 11-2-4. So that was good. Starting out 0-1 this year, though. So, but you went 9-6-1, so not too bad because, let's see. Let's go over here to our picks. Actually, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. It's like, that's the wrong number, but mentally handicapped stuff. That's wrong. I'm sorry. So, do you want to explain your Buccaneers Saints pick?
Who did I pick?
You picked the Saints and you lost that one. Like, I think I picked that. I think we both picked the Saints, didn't we?
I think so.
So let me go back to my picks because I don't need to. Like, the scoreboard, it's weird. Missy, of course, she went, 10 and 11, either 11 and 5 or something like that. She got 140 points again. Like, we got to step on our game because you only had 1 or 2 games better than Lauren. And Missy did way better than us. So you tied with my mom. Jarrett just came out with like 150 points, and here I am sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard. But you know, what's life? Okay, so those are your
What
picks.
is life?
What is life? Baby, don't hurt me. So our first
number
disagreement.
1 this week.
You what?
Without a doubt. I'm going to number 1 this week. Big bet.
You're trying. Okay. I mean, considering we agree on a lot of the picks, that's gonna be we're gonna have to start disagreeing on stuff intentionally just to try and get points. We're gonna be like, you know what? I know the Texans are gonna win, but I gotta vote for the other guy because I gotta beat you. And then you end up at like 4-12. You're like, I'm not doing that again.
Yay.
But let's see. Our first disagreement was the Vikings and the 49ers. So rip there. But 100%, like Ryan Fitzpatrick, what did he throw? 5 touchdowns? Like,
No, he threw for 4 and ran in 1.
yeah, I'm like, dude, like he wasn't this good in New York. Then again, New York had nobody when he was at the Jets, the New Jersey Jets.
New Jersey, okay.
Because they're not actually in New York, but fun fact. So the Saints, even though they scored 40, that was a little bit of an egg. Let's see. Our next disagreement was Okay, the 4 o'clock games, I was like disappointed because literally after the Browns here, it's just Bengals Colts lost because somehow the Bengals pulled out a win. Like, WT fudge. The Chargers lost to the Chiefs because Patrick Mahomes is like crazy. The Broncos somehow beat the Seahawks. I'm not gonna say who even played quarterback. Like, that's
Case Keenum.
Freaking Case Keenum. Gosh dang it. Well, he did play really well for the Vikings, so that explains. Maybe I should reconsider them as a team. The Cardinals, lol, just throwing up 6 points. The Cowboys and the Panthers, 16-8. I lost those 5 games in a row right there. And then we both picked the Lions. Then Sam Darnold came out like, yo, what up? Throw a pick 6 on your first pass and then whip up 48 points. So he's actually responsible for what? Had 55 points in the game? So Sam Darnold 55, the Lions 10 really instead of 48-17. But then the Raiders and the Rams, that one, I didn't think the Raiders would lay that much of an egg because I went to bed, like I put the game on and it was like fourth quarter, I think, when they were still 13-13 or something like that. And then I went to bed. It was just tied at 13. Yeah. What happened? No, it was the third quarter. They just whip up 20 more points, the Rams do. And I was like, I wake up, I was like, I wonder who won. Hello. Just pulling out 20 points right out of nowhere. Which is crazy. Can I go to my picks, please? There we go. I don't need to look at your picks because I can't see them. It's locked. So, we'll move on to this week, except, big note, and we said this before, all 7 coaches that were making their coaching debut lost this week. Which I was like, what? Jarrett had to tell me that. Pat Shurmur's Giants fell to the Jaguars. Frank Reich's Colts lost to the Bengals. I totally forgot they had a new coach. Mike Vrabel moved away from the Patriots to the Titans and lost to the Dolphins. Steve Wilkes Cardinals managed only 1 touchdown and they failed on a 2. Lost to Washington. Big. Matt Nagy coached for the Bears, and then what were they up 20-some points or something like that, and then Aaron Rodgers came back. He's like, boy, I'm not dead yet. And then whips up a fourth quarter again.
Like, oh, okay.
Aaron Rodgers in the fourth quarter. It's like, yeah, he's going to come back and win. Which they did. Considering I thought they were going to be like, I thought it was just going to be practice for him. Not going to lie. But they only won by 1 point because, what is life? And then let's see. So the Packers beat the Bears. And then, Matt Patricia, another Patriots assistant just laid an egg against the Jets. And then John Gruden back with the Raiders after a decade and lost to the Rams. So, but they said last year, Sports Illustrated here said comparatively last season's 6 new hires went 4-2 in week 1. So that's what happened this year compared to last year. But this week is a new week. So I don't know. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
We're going to do 2 weeks, by the way, just in case you forgot. So we're going to be picking week 3 according to week 1 and a hypothetical week 2. So we're going to be like super predicting.
Super predicting.
Super predictable. Predictable, maybe? I don't know. But this is the ugly goose of the Thursday night games. It's the Ravens at the Bengals. So, What's your thought process behind that and the fact that the AFC North is undefeated this year? In 1 week.
It's not gonna last long because the buttholes are losing this week. I mean the Bengals.
You like the Bengals in this one?
I don't. This is. I looked at. I'm gonna look.
Accurate. Yeah, I feel that.
Okay.
Take 2.
I'm gonna look at the betting lines for these games just to see.
Right, yeah,
just
say
to kinda
pull up
get
the
a
betting
general.
lines.
Because okay, Bengals Ravens. Guess what the line is?
+7 Ravens.
Pick 'em.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, 76% of people have the Ravens, and I think the Ravens are gonna win because the Bengals never start off that well. But I do feel like if we're gonna lose this game, we're gonna lose it big. But I'm gonna pick the Ravens. So that's Thursday night. What is the line on the Bengals Ravens
Wait, you
game?
said Ravens? You said wait, what? What'd you say?
I'm taking the Ravens.
Okay, I'm thinking. I don't know.
You think the Bengals
You know what?
can upset them?
We'll agree on that one.
Okay.
We'll agree on that one.
What's the line on that, anyways?
Which one?
The Ravens Bengals game.
It's a pick 'em game. You pick. I mean,
Oh.
you just have to pick. There's no line.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's not how betting works. But
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, it is because that was
I'm just kidding.
that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Because when you bet, you normally pick the what do you call it? Over or under. You normally call one of those. You call it over and under. But with a pick'em game, you
It's
pick
like even.
You just you just pick the team. You don't need to pick the under or the over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, all right, let's not pick because they're gonna tie.
How does that work?
Yeah. No. What about the people that, if there was anybody that bet on the Browns' Steelers game, because that was a tie, and actually I meant to look this up beforehand. I wanted to know the last time the Browns tied. I thought I heard it was the Cardinals. There we go. Shoot, gosh dang it. I looked up Cleveland Browns ties and it's just clothing. I'm like, darn it.
Oof.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of that before I feel any stupider.
Stupider. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. Yep, I'm muting myself. I'm just kidding. Unmuted. Anyways, I think that was. I don't know. I don't remember the last time the Browns had a tie before this last Sunday against the Steelers, which was a great comeback nonetheless.
Yeah.
That was fantastic because I was so excited when I was like, okay. Like, you and I are texting the whole time. We're like, okay, come on. I was like, the Steelers driving down the field when they were going to kick that field goal to win it. And after we each had the ball, I was like, okay, all right, 42 yards. I was like, come on. Because was it you that texted me and said block 6? I think you called it. Or did I call the block 6?
I don't know. Hold on.
You're going to look at the text. Anyways, when they came, I'm like, no, please miss it. Please just miss it. And he missed it just barely. And I got up. I like slapped the chair. I was like, yeah. Like all 6 of my friends that are here were watching. I was like, yes. Just yelling. I was like, yeah, let's go. I was like, the Browns have a chance. Like, it instantly flipped like a switch. I was like, yes, we got this. All we have to do is drive down the field.
I did call a block field goal for 6. I called that.
So, and I don't think any happened this week. So,
nope.
So my theory still reigns true that the teams that get the block 6 and return it for points win games. Because it's literally every time I've seen it, it's happened. But yeah, and I don't know. People are debating that the Browns missed field goal after that was not blocked and blocked. I was like, I thought it was blocked. It didn't look like he would have shanked it. Because it didn't.
No, TJ Watt blocked it.
That's what I thought. Because they even said that on the broadcast. People were like, "Oh, he didn't block it." I was like, tell me how anybody would kick it and the ball would spin that way.
Yeah, for real.
I'm like, it's not possible unless you're literally like a soccer kicker and you just like go up and hit the right side of the ball, just put that wacky dead duck spin on it. Like, it doesn't work. But regardless, it's a tie and the Browns are 500 and somehow are equal with the Steelers in the division at the bottom. But there's only technically 2 spots right now. So, all right. This week, back to the present future. Because it's technically the future, but we're in the present. Any minds left to blow?
I don't think so.
All right, cool. We're good then. Starting off Sunday on this schedule, it's the Panthers at the Falcons.
Holy crap, you're all the way down there already? What the heck?
What do you mean all the way down there? It's the first one.
What?
Snap me a picture. I want to see what you got.
Wait, are you on your computer screen or on your phone screen?
I'm on the computer.
You're on fantasy football? Like you're on the pick'em screen?
Yeah. I'll show you right now.
Mine goes Steelers, Chiefs, Texans, Titans, Colts, Redskins, blah, 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 blah.
Texans. Oh my gosh, that's halfway down.
Wait, hold on. Here.
Well, I'm pulling up Snapchat.
I sent you
Okay.
that.
I will show you what I have when it actually refreshes. Can we... Today, Junior? Why? Everything is lagging. I swear on my life. This is annoying. My computer took 15 minutes to boot up. My phone is going slower than molasses. Let's see. I'm still waiting on yours to come in. Oh wait, or did you tweet me?
Nope.
Nope, but you do have 2 tweets for me to look at. I'm still waiting for it to come in on Snapchat. And it's loading.
They're all out of order. That's weird. No, because last week we just went down the road. I remember.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you started with the Chiefs, Steelers, and then... Okay, you know what? Let me... Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and refresh the page. See what happens.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
What?
Wait a minute. What the...
What do you have now?
So wait, okay. Do you have yours in your head? Like what order it was in?
No.
Like what? Oh. Because
I refreshed it and now it's yours.
What the...
Wait, so yeah, see, it was the Panthers game first is what I had. Hold on, let me refresh it one more time.
That's what I have now. What the heck? This is weird.
Refresh it one more time.
911?
Because I refreshed it and now I have what you have. I refreshed it again, it's still the same. So
yeah, mine went back to where it was before.
What just happened?
What is going on?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, now that we're on the same page.
So wait, yours goes Chiefs, Steelers first, right?
Yes.
Texans, Titans, Colts, Redskins.
Yes. Okay.
Dolphins. Okay. Jets. 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 Oh. I'm not a Jets fan. I need to shut up.
That's like saying who dey, who dat.
Okay. All right. So
the Chiefs and Steelers are 50-50.
I know who I'm picking.
Do you?
Yep.
All right. We're just going to say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Steelers.
Chiefs. Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I'm going to stick with it. I think I might actually try and see if I can see highlights of this game during, but I don't know if CBS is going to cover it for us. Oh, well, the Browns and Saints are on Fox. Yeah, we're going to... no, wait, hold on. I'm going to cheat here. Where are the Bengals? They're on Thursday. So we're probably going to be able to watch it. Jeez, solid. That was a 7.
Came from the heart, too.
That's how you know it's good.
All right.
Texans at the Titans. Ooh.
This is obvious. Texans.
Texans.
Come on.
Yeah.
What are you, stupid or what?
Well, just because I want to see the Titans win. I don't know why.
Are you picking the Titans?
No, I'm picking the Texans, but I want to see who's their quarterback.
Who?
Deshaun Watson. Duh. Yeah, okay.
Wait, what? Oh.
I was like, I had to think because I forgot that he was back because last year he was outie. So we agree on the Texans. 0-1
Okay.
Colts at the 1-0 Redskins. 85% of people like Washington, D.C. I'm going to take them, though, because Alex Smith is solid.
Yeah.
But
Dolphins, Jets.
you know, I believe it or not, I like the Jets in this one.
Hold on. I'll make my decision momentarily.
Okay. What do you think of Crow running pretty well for them?
Where was that at when he was in Cleveland?
Because he only had one of those every 4 weeks.
Pretty much.
That's what I told people. I was like, and there's Crowell's run for the season, so enjoy it while you can.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah, don't get used to it. So what do you got? Or what are you looking
I'm
at
gonna
here?
take Jets too, just because.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems
Eagles,
reasonable.
Buccaneers.
Is that a question?
Dude,
Is Carson Wentz
Fitzmagic,
back
though?
yet?
Eagles.
Yeah. So I'm like, regardless, I think they want to know. But the Buccaneers shocked me last week by almost demolishing the Saints, but that game was a shootout.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a
Browns
Bengals
Saints.
game.
You already know.
Yep. Browns.
Yep.
Even though, like, especially after last week, if they play well, I think they're beating the Saints. If they play like utter crap, they might lose. But I think they can actually beat the Saints. After last week, considering they played like the offense played like mud, but they're going to get better every week, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And now that it's going to be in literally perfect conditions in a dome. But I looked on the actual like NFL schedule. This is just outside the dome. It's going to be 94 in New Orleans.
Ooh.
But okay, the last 3 head-to-head matches, it's counting last season's preseason match. Like, dude, that's not going to work. But if you take that out, the last 2 games, 2010, Browns win 30-17. 2014, both these games were in New Orleans, by the way. In 2014, the Browns beat them 26-24. So they've at least won the last 2 times they've met. That's a trend for you. Even though the way the points are trending, the Steelers, Saints are going to score more points. But I like the trend on this one, even though 9 out of 10 people like the Saints. That's because everybody's like, oh, the Browns didn't win. They still sunk. At me next time. Anyways, the Panthers are at the Falcons. Why do 61% of people like the Falcons?
I don't know. Falcons kind of suck. So I'm going Carolina.
Considering they're winless. Yeah, I'm
their
going to go
offense looks stupid.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's Control-Shift-T right back to the page, and let's see what the Panthers and Falcons game looks like here. Oh, yeah. Reverting back to the Browns game, or the Browns-Saints matchup. League rankings. Offense, 21st for the Browns, 3rd for the Saints. Defense, 29th and 31st. But that's because we played the Big Ben. Passing, 27th. Steelers, 1st. Gosh dang it. Saints, 1st. You want to know what rushing is? One team is 2nd, one team is 31st. Guess which one is who?
We're 2nd, they're 31st.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like what happened there? Let's see. Panthers are 6th in rushing. That's solid. Both teams have really good defense, but terrible offense. I'm going to take the rushing attack and take the Panthers.
Yep, I have to agree.
So
Bills Mafia versus Chargers. Oh my god. The Bills are not going to win a game this year. Mark it down. You heard it here.
I'm going to say 4 wins at best, but I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. I said at best. Josh Allen's going to learn, but it's going to take him a while.
It's going to take him a long time.
So 4 away teams in a row here.
Vikings, Packers.
Okay, now who do we have at QB for the Vikings?
Kirk Cousins.
Let's see, 20 for 36 last week, 244 and 2 touchdowns.
But Aaron Rodgers, 20 for 30, 286, 3 touchdowns, 130.7 passer rate.
Exactly. So we already know we're technically taking. Why do 55% of people have the Vikings? What?
I might go Vikings on this one just because A-Rod might not be healthy. So
That's okay. Yeah, hold on. Let's check the team news here. Do we have anything? No decision on Rodgers' status yet. Refresh. Excuse you. Bad request. What do you mean? 400. But your browser sent a request that the server could not understand. Excuse you. Okay. Aaron Rodgers' latest spectacular display, returning from the injury to lead the Packers to win, came complete with a promise to play in week 2. His status isn't as certain, according to Mike McCarthy, though. I'm going to go... This is going to be completely conditional, and it's pretty much against my rules. I'm going to vote Packers unless Aaron Rodgers is not starting, and then I will change it. And I'm going to keep track of the news. And if he's not starting, I'm picking Vikings. So I'm making an exception to the rule here because it's Aaron Rodgers, who's I think the second greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Next to Tom Brady. Lions at the 49ers. Is this even a contest?
Jimmy G.
I'm going with him because he's got one loss on his ledger, and that was last week. And he's let's see, hold on. He started, 2 games with the Patriots?
I don't know.
6 last year with the 49ers. So he's 8-1 as a quarterback.
Wow.
Don't put it past him. Him and Kyle Shanahan. That's kind of like a Sean McVay and a Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. So I'm taking the 49ers.
Yep.
But again, with the spoiler alert, I'm going to agree with 95% of the people of the Rams hosting the Cardinals that the Rams are going to win. The Cardinals.
That makes 2 of us.
Yep. Cardinals. I mean, Sam Bradford didn't throw for a touchdown last week.
Yeah.
But 20 for 34. So I feel like Tyrod played the worst, but made the biggest difference. I don't know. Josh Gordon mossed a guy though to go to overtime, so that's a thing. This one's gonna be interesting because I feel like the Raiders just kind of laid an egg, and they're at the Broncos. But how much does home field advantage matter in December? Denver. Different D. The big D. Lel. User consensus 78% have the Broncos. Okay, I'm gonna need you to persuade me one way or the other. What are you thinking? Because I feel like the Raiders can come back, but Case Keenum isn't notorious for being dominant. Because Derek Carr went 29 for 40 and threw for over 300 yards.
But 3 pick. Oh, well, they both had 3 interceptions. It's just one of them had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. And Derek Carr is not one of them. But, I mean, I don't know what happened in the second half. The Rams scored 23 points. And it was 23 unanswered points. You know what? I'm going to take the Raiders in the upset.
Yep.
You sound indecisive. Do you want to take the Broncos at home, just take the safe pick, or do you think there's always upsets. There's always teams that we think are going to win, and then they don't. And I think this is one of those games where it's a don't.
Okay. So, all right. I'm flipping a coin for this one.
Okay.
Heads, Raiders. Tails, Broncos. Oh, crap. Oops.
Did it land on its side?
No, I didn't catch it. Tails, so Broncos.
All right. We'll see how the coin flip goes there next week. The Patriots at the Jaguars. Both teams are 1-0. This one in Florida.
Dude, what? New England's only a 1-point favorite. Are you high?
Really? The Jaguars have a good defense, though. That's come on.
They're only ranked 10th in passing yards, 11 or
that's what
10th total yards.
I'm trying to get to that schedule so I can see them. Okay, where are the Patriots? You're way down. You're flipping a coin again. Yeah, they're in the middle of the pack.
Put the coin back.
Oh, you put the. Oh, you okay? Okay. Well, let's see. The last 3 games, the last 2 regular season games, the Patriots have won 51-17 in 2015, and then 2018, 24-20 in favor of the Patriots. So both times the Patriots won. I think it's going to be Patriots just because it's Tom Brady.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the Jaguars are going to play a defensive game. This could be one of those matchups. I think it's going to go the other way, only for the fact that the Jaguars have a good defense. And let's see, where is it ranked here? 10th. 1 spot better than the Patriots. So they're going to be pretty even, but the Patriots higher ranked offense and passing. Rushing is pretty similar. So that's going to be a good game, I think. Why is it 4:25 in Jacksonville? Excuse me. That should be a 1 o'clock game, but that's
what I said.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Yeah, all the other ones are like there's literally a 4 o'clock game, 4 o'clock, and then 2 4:30 games. Actually, 4 or 5s and then 4:25s. But that's TV in the West Coast. Sunday night, the rivalry known as the Giants and Cowboys. Is Saquon Barkley going to beat Zeke? That's good. I just want to see them run the whole game. Both teams never pass. If both teams never pass and just had a running game, like we're going to go full 1930s on this one. Oh, but I'm going to take the Cowboys. They have a better offensive line. But do you think Saquon Barkley is just going to light it up?
I second that.
The Cowboys.
Alrighty.
And now the user consensus is skewed after last Sunday where the Bears almost beat the Packers. The Seahawks are traveling to Chicago. What do the stats say about this one? The Seahawks are 30th in rushing, 14th in passing, 28th in defense, 24th on offense. But the Bears are 27th offense, 23rd defense, 26th passing, 9th rushing. The Seahawks have won their last 2 regular season matchups. 26-0 3 years ago, and 6 years ago, 23-17. I want to take the Seahawks, but I feel like the Bears kind of made a statement last week.
Yeah, I'm going Bears.
You're going to take the Bears? I'm going to take the Seahawks. So we got a few different ones. So, running down this week before we go to week 3, I've got Ravens, Steelers, Texans, Redskins, Jets, Eagles, Browns, Panthers, Chargers, Packers, Niners, Rams, Raiders, Patriots, Cowboys on Sunday night, and then Monday I have Seahawks. What do you got?
All right. Ravens, Chiefs, Texans, Redskins, Jets, Eagles, Browns, Panthers, Chargers, Vikings, 49ers, Rams, Broncos, Patriots, Cowboys, Bears.
So there's only 2 disagreements?
I think we have more than 2. I think. I don't know.
I know. Well, you took the Chiefs. We shall see. Yeah. But we're going really eager, and we're going to be one of the first ones to bet on week 3 because all of them say 0%. But since we don't do it weekly,
about that.
Yeah, it only does it the current week. So we're going to completely we're going in blind on this one, and we'll see if we need to change up how we do this. But the Jets in week 3 on Thursday night at Cleveland.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
Yep, we're taking the Browns. That's not even debatable.
That's no debate.
Yeah, the
Vikings.
Browns do really, like, if you look at it, the Browns have a really good record in primetime games recently. They actually do. But they haven't played any in the last couple of years because they've been eye cancer to watch. Okay, what do you have as your first lineup for Sunday? First matchup? Is it Saints and Falcons?
No, mine. Oh, wait, let me refresh mine. I'll do anything.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Saints Falcons. Yep, that's my first one now.
Okay, I refreshed and I have Bills Vikings.
Stop.
Hold on, I'm refreshing. Saints Falcons.
Yeah.
Okay, why does it do that?
I don't know. The strangest thing.
That's funny that we both have the opposite. It's like refresh, and then we both. It's like we both flip sides. It's like, all right, you switch, go. It's like, well, that doesn't solve the problem. We're not on the same page, literally. The Saints at the Falcons. I want to take the Saints in this one.
Yep.
Because, I mean, we're going off of their week 1 records and no picks.
Right.
This is ballsy, to say the least.
Bold.
Broncos at the Ravens. I think I'm going to take the Ravens at this one. At home.
I'm going Broncos.
Ooh. That'll be interesting. Broncos need to get a good quarterback at some point. They're going to become the new Browns and Jets. They just have quarterback cancer.
Or Bills, Buffalo.
Yeah, the new Bills. they're just going to be bad, but they're going to keep Josh Allen. The Bengals at the Panthers. Coming off of, who did I pick for this week? I picked the Ravens. So they're going to be 1-1 at the fudge. Refreshing. Hold on. Bills Vikings crap. Oh no. This isn't good.
Oh.
It's not working.
Oof.
There we go. Took me 4 tries. All right. Bengals at the Panthers. I think the Panthers are going to win at home. What do you think?
Yep.
Man, I don't know. I feel like the Bengals can win it though. It's going to be close. It's going to be a good game. But I'm taking the Panthers. Giants at the Texans. Do I go against Deshaun Watson or do I go against Saquon Barkley and Eli Manning and OBJ? Yeah, Giants are going to pull this one out somehow in Houston. It's going to be they're going to win by like 10 points. It's going to be an upset. But you know what? We're going to have next week to change these two. I give you full rights to change it because we're a week ahead. So this is just our early predictions and they might change. So wait, you took the Panthers too?
Yep.
And then let me guess, you have Texans?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is really early and not 100%. These are unsaved. Titans at the Jaguars. Are the Titans going to win?
No.
I think they're going to finish like 3rd in their division.
Maybe. I don't know.
Jaguars are going to win this one at home, though.
Yep.
They're better. 49ers at the Chiefs. Okay. Technical difficulty.
Technical gift.
I'm going to go ahead and take a drink of my Frosty and we'll continue on after Audition froze on me. Anyways, so we made 2 picks while we had technical issues, and it was the 49ers at the Chiefs, and I took the Chiefs at home. So, do we agree there?
Yep.
Cool. Thanks for speaking up. Raiders at the Dolphins, and yeah, better late than never? Question mark. You know, internet delay, right? I got the Raiders winning at the Dolphins.
Yep.
So, okay, cool. Now that we're caught back up to real life, the Buffalo Bills Mafia at the Minnesota Vikings. I like the Nords at home, obviously. I don't think that's really much of a question. I say I can feel you thinking Vikings, but I can't hear you thinking Vikings, so I'm going to go with that.
Vikings are a definite yes.
Yeah. At the 0% over the 0%.
Yep, exactly.
The Colts are at the Eagles. Do you think Andrew Luck can beat Carson Wentz? Because he's going to be back by then.
I do not.
I'm calling Carson Wentz on this one. So we agree on the Eagles. The Packers are at the Redskins. Ooh. Do the Packers lose a game finally?
Nope.
Nope. Taking the Packers. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you because he's going to be healthy then too. The Chargers at the Rams. I think the Chargers are going to take this one. Battle of LA.
I'm saying Rams will disagree.
Ooh. With your freaking internet freezing on me there. But you said Rams, so I got that. I got the RA part of the Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
R-A-M-S.
R-A-M-S. Rams. Doesn't have the same effect. Why did I do that? The Bears at the Cardinals. You know what? This one's just going to be a crap fest. I swear. Cardinals are going to win, though. It's gonna
disagree.
Ooh.
It's about time.
You think that the Bears are going to win?
No, it's that we disagree on more than one.
Oh, yeah. We got to have our quota of at least 3 disagreements.
We got to meet the quota for sure.
You're like, crap, we picked the last 7 all the same. We're going to choose something different. Cowboys at the Seahawks. The Seahawks, I'm just getting the vibe the Seahawks kind of suck this year.
I agree.
Sounds like you scoff at that and then you're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you're right. And I literally, okay, I'm taking the Cowboys, but I literally just got in my brain, it's just like I just got the taste vibe that the Cowboys are, no, what am I talking about? That I want Mountain Dew Ice, but the Cowboys are going to win. Totally irrelevant thought. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I was like, okay. The Patriots on Sunday night are going to take on the Lions in Detroit. That's not going to be a contest. Welcome to the New England Patriots practice being held in Detroit. The Patriots are going to wallop them. And then, so we both like the Cowboys and the Patriots.
Yep.
Got it. All right. Talk me through Monday night. What's going to happen with the Steelers at the Buccaneers? Because this is 2.5 weeks from now.
I don't know. I mean, a tough one.
Do you think the Buccaneers can actually upset the Steelers? I mean, we're gonna look at this next week and see.
Yeah, I wanna say no, but I mean,
you think it can happen, but you're not putting it past them.
Yeah.
So preliminarily, I'm gonna say Steelers, but this might be one of those games I'm probably gonna change. It's gonna be like next Thursday. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna take the Buccaneers, but we'll see. That's gonna be interesting. This is a weird week. I got a lot of home teams early on. I mean, it's normal, but then a lot of away teams later. That's that West Coast vibe, man. Why does Detroit get all these primetime games? I swear. Monday night, Sunday night. Are they playing anything later this week? No. Good. This week they're not. Next week they will. But week 3, I think someone's got to buy week 3. Nobody. So that would be the wrong answer, Bryce. So I'm going to go ahead and save those picks. But we're going to be pretty close, I think, in the standings, considering we agree pretty much for the most part on most of this stuff. So we're going to be pretty close, I think, throughout the year. So it's going to come down to the wire. Who's going to have to buy the Cavs tickets? Considering they're probably going to be like $10 a pop. Because, Sexton's going to lead the Cavs. I'm so excited. That sounded painful, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just listening because I'm waiting for something to happen. Oh, all right. You hear that, Dad? I don't know. Is it my parents that just don't like burps in videos? I don't know. But
My
I'm gonna
bad.
no, it's all cool. I'm not censoring them. I don't know why I would. But anyways, all right. So 50-some minutes. It's a lot of football though. So you know what? It's gonna happen. We're not gonna hit those 40. There's no way we're gonna get under 45 minutes with this stuff. But I'm okay with that. It's a lot of football. If you like football, this is the place to be because I like to talk a lot, and Nate likes to agree with me. That's pretty much this podcast, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you talking more. You're getting into the flow of it. Just the more responsibility I give you, you're gonna be like, man, he's making me talk. Shoot. It's like, this is what you wanted to do. You're like, let's do a podcast and just sit here and listen.
Let's just do a podcast and that's all we have for you today. Good night.
That was a good cue. Just silence there for a minute. So I'll have to patch these 2 audio files together. That's gonna be fun tomorrow. Today. Or yesterday, whenever you're listening. Time traveling. I'm good at that. All right.
Sounds like a fun time.
It is. All right. You know, I'm going to start from the bottom and then we're going to be here. Because you know what? You gotta start somewhere. And when you're 80 points down from your brother at the start, Jared's going to get a rude awakening here where he's going to be like, why am I in 6th place? I was in 1st. Like, the price is right.
Because you suck.
Because you suck. 1v1 me on Rocket League, bro. I will.
Yeah.
Hashtag had to finesse him. That's my new saying. I'm going to put that on a shirt and get one for you because that's totally something you would enjoy. Hashtag had to finesse him. You're like, dude, yes. I want that, dude. All salted. All right. We like our picks. We'll I mean, we'll figure out next week's as we go along. But it's on like Donkey Kong. So, all right. Anything else we need to hit up? Next episode, you're going to have some top 3s. That's going to be a thing. So be ready for that. We're going to have a top 3 every week with Nathan. Yeah. And then save your hypothetical question. Make a list. Like if you like have like a list like, ooh, this would be good something to podcast, like your Jersey question yesterday. And you're like, oh yeah, that is a good question.
I'll definitely remember to do that, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
you'd
be like, hey, you can always text me too. Be like, yo, do you think this would be a good question for the podcast? Boom. Like, okay, because then I can also kind of like prepare an answer in my head. Be like, oh, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I'll have a good answer for that, I think. So that'll be a thing for us to figure out. But in the meantime, here we go, brownies. Here we go. All right. Peace.
P.
P?
Yeah.
Why don't you say peace and I'll cut it?
Peace. Yeah. Forgot the east.